Hey guys, PoopLoungeProduction here. I figured I'd give you guys a little preview of my workstation for all kinds of stuff. I do music here, I work on my RC stuff here, all that. As you can see, I put my vehicles and my boat up there. I'm a musician, so I got a lot of music crap too. Got my guitar stuff down there. I got my toolbox and a couple toolboxes over here. That's pretty much where I do all my work. I'm going to give you guys a preview of my Stampede. I've had a couple people ask me questions about what I've done to it. I haven't done a lot to it, but I'm going to give you guys a look at it anyways. So let's get to that. Alright, first off, let's take a peek at the old Stampede. Usually I move this crap out of the way. Here it is. This is the one that you've been seeing in the videos. Make sure it's centered in there and whatnot. There's nothing really special done to it. I got it probably 10 or 11 years ago. When I got it, it came with a manual speed control with a servo, so I could only handle a 20-turn motor, and it pretty much sucked balls all around. Topped out at like 22 miles an hour and had not much power. The first upgrade I did was I got a Taser 15T speed control, which is this same, or it's not the same one, but the same model, and then I got a Speed Gems Pro 15T motor. So that was the first upgrade. I ended up frying my first Taser 15T by getting it wet, so I ended up getting an XL5, which I also fried by getting it wet, and then I went back to this as a cheap replacement until I can afford either a waterproof XL5 or I'm thinking about going brushless, which if I do, I'll probably just end up getting a all new vehicle, because this has like the gearing and the transmission on this is really crappy compared to the new XL5s or even the VXLs. So I'd kind of probably just keep this one as a secondary one and then pimp out my new one. But so that's one thing. I've got new shocks front and back. Just got those not too long ago. I got the tail and wheels on here, same ones as on the XL5. I got bearings in all the wheels, which, like, these things could spin forever. It's definitely, I don't know if it helps that much, but they definitely spin a lot better than the standard bushings that it comes with. I got an RPM bumper in the front. I've got RPM casters in the back, or axle carriers in the back, because I've snapped those plenty of times. And then I've got the metal camber links front and back. And then other than that, that's pretty much all I've done to it. When geared properly, it can go probably 30 miles an hour. I have it geared more for torque right now with, I think I got a 15 pinion and a 90 spur. I might have a 12 pinion on, I can't remember which one I put on, but... So that's pretty much that. This is the one that you'll see ripping in the videos. And then with that, I also have, for speed, I like to, sometimes I'll use like a 28 pinion on it with like a 81 spur with these littler tires, and that's pretty fun too. Gets a lot of speed. A secondary thing I've been working on is my boat. I got this before I even got that, so this is like 12, 13 years old. Just working on cleaning it up and stuff like that, but it's got all the standard, or it's got the stock motor in it, and it's got stock everything pretty much. I just cleaned it all up. I got to hook it all up, but it still runs. It's kind of a slow boat, tops out at maybe 15 miles an hour, but definitely fun. I live on Lake Minnetonka in Minnesota, so if you look that up, you'll know that it's a huge recreation lake, so this thing ends up hitting some really damn big waves, and it flies. But so that's pretty much it. This is another cool thing that I'm doing. Back to the sorry, kind of jumping around here. This is a truck body from Barbie truck, and I'm trying to scrape off all the paint. I've had it on my RC before. It's a little bit bigger than the standard bodies, as you can see, so it actually fits on my truck really nicely, or the size does anyways. The wheel wells line up perfectly, and so I'm working on getting a back mount on this so I can at least get a rolling frame or body, whatever you call it. And I guess, yeah, that's it. Well, one last thing, here's a failed battery attempt I tried to make out of some old, I think they're 1500s NiCad batteries, not AMH, and it worked, but ended up dying. I got like maybe 2 minutes of drive time with it. So then, this is what I normally use, is a 7-cell. I've got a couple of them. I'm not sure where the other one is, but so I like to use that too. And then one last thing. This is the helmet cam that you'll be seeing me use sometimes. Pretty much it's just a riveted on piece of metal that I put my camera in, which I can't show you because I'm using it. But then I put it on my head, and wherever I look I can capture stuff. Works pretty good. I had another design too where I had a mount on my controller, but that was kind of more difficult because I had to be pointing at the thing the whole time, but at the same time I was able to see what I was actually looking at, so that was kind of useful. But alright, so I guess that's my update video on my RCs for now. Check back later.